Hello everyone and welcome to a special announcement, and that is that changes being made to the CEW network channel. I'll keep it real with you. I haven't necessarily been super happy with how the network has been in the past couple months, basically since we've moved over to 2K22. I've just not been clicking with the style, with the logos, with all of that stuff, and with how things are going and how I want things to be ran. I think it's a case of I needed to make some sort of change. I want to try and keep content frequent, but I want this year to be a year of experimentation as well. So you're going to be seeing a lot of unique stuff. So the first thing, you've probably already seen it by looking at our profile picture, and by the time that this is being released, you'll have already seen the updated banners on Twitter and maybe YouTube. I think we're still kind of working on that one, so just give that one a little bit of time. We have new branding, new logos, new CEW logo, new CEW network logo, and we also have new logos for Mayhem and Explosion. So I'm just going to pop them up on screen now for your viewing enjoyment. Mayhem has kind of gone for a bit more of a rugged look, but a bit more of a stylish look. We've gotten rid of the texturing on the lettering to make it easier to read. And I'm also going to be showing off the arena at the same time. So here's the look at the new Mayhem arena. And for Explosion, I wanted it to be more colourful. I think black and white is cool and all, but I feel like it's a bit too overdone. We will be getting on to Explosion in a second as well. So I wanted to add a bit more colour, go down a bit more, I'll say a bit more of an NXT 2.0 route. And I think it looks pretty nice. The arena is not finalized. It's just the old Explosion arena with the new logos. I am still kind of working on that one. And speaking of Explosion, there could be some big changes coming to Explosion in the sense that it is still going to be a B show. It's not going to be like a second brand or anything like that. It will hopefully contain EPW and CEW talent. So it's going to be a B show for both EPW and CEW. You're going to see a lot of crossover matches, it's going to be a lot more. If you're hungry and you're looking for opportunities, Explosion is going to be the place. Also expect to see a lot more network championship defenses on Explosion. Where it's going to be a cross-brand show, it's a lot easier to do EPW versus CEW matchups for the network title, as well as like CEW versus CEW, and if we ever get to that stage, EPW versus EPW. But speaking of EPW, Sacrifice is on its way, I will say that now. I'll keep it real. I've been thinking for the longest time, how do I get people more interested in EPW? Because there is a weekly show. We do 4 episodes before a pay-per-view, unlike CEW where it's 8 episodes before a pay-per-view. That's all on the Discord. It's all written down. It's all cool. That's kind of isolating a market. That's isolating you, the YouTube viewers. It's also isolating the Twitter viewers, the people who look at my stuff mainly on Twitter. And I've been thinking in my head, how do I make EPW a little bit more accessible to everybody? I was like, well, I don't have the time to do another full-blown show alongside Explosion and Mayhem. That's not possible. So what I've been thinking is I've been seeing a lot more of these highly edited universe mode videos from a bunch of different creators, and I think it might be worth giving that a try. I think it's worth using EPW as an experimentation tool because it's kind of a loose cannon in the sense that I do have stories I want to tell with it, but it's very much a sandbox that I can do anything with it because it's kind of startup. So this is my way of experimenting. It's going to be highly edited. It's really not even going to be that long. A full episode, I wouldn't want it to be over more than like 15 minutes. I want to try sort of a shorter form content for universe mode. This isn't to say that if this goes well, this is going to be how CEW is. I like CEW being full matches and stuff. As much as, people are like, you gotta move over to short form content and stuff to help grow and, move on. I'm perfectly happy with keeping CEW as my passion project and just making it the way I want to make it. But EPW is my chance to kind of show that I can do more highly edited content and that I can do something that's a bit more ambitious and a little bit more, I would argue, a little bit more thought. There's a lot more thought going into a more highly edited thing than just let's have a good match, a couple highlight reel spots here and there, and then a little bit of editing. Okay, apologies if the lighting on this little section is bad or anything. I completely forgot to add this in the original recording, so we're just gonna quickly announce it, and then we'll get to the ending. Because this week is Rumble Week, it is the WWE Royal Rumble Premium Live event, we are going to be doing our very own Royal Rumble this Saturday, before the actual Royal Rumble. It will be a 30-woman Rumble, with the winner getting a CEW Network Championship opportunity. Back to the original video. That's really it. I'm hoping that this will lead to a pretty cool year. I did say that this is going to be a crazy year for the network, that this is going to be a wild ride, and honestly, I still believe that. I still truly do believe that. Whether or not this is all going to work out, I don't know. EPW, at worst, is just going to go back to being a Discord show if I'm not really feeling it. Feel free to just let me know if you want a link to that. I'll probably leave one in the description. Yeah, that's it.